Is free traffic from Google dead? I know, it's a scary thought. But with every algorithm update, ranking organically is getting harder and harder. SEO strategies that worked last year, some are now completely useless. And let's not forget, Google's pushing more paid ads and zero-click searches than ever before. They're taking up more and more of that valuable real estate on the search results page. It can be frustrating, right? You're putting in the work, creating great content, but it feels like Google's making it impossible to get seen. But don't worry, I'm not here to tell you the sky is falling. I'm here to give you the tools to adapt and thrive. Today, we're breaking down how to adapt to Google's ever-changing algorithms, protect your website's traffic, and thrive in this new SEO landscape. We're going to talk about high-intent keywords, AI optimization, and building an audience beyond Google. Stay tuned because this is going to be good. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future SEO updates. Let's face it, Google's priorities have changed. It's no longer just a search engine, it's a business that makes billions from ads. More ad placements, more featured snippets, and more AI-generated answers mean less visibility for your organic content. Think about it. When was the last time you scrolled through pages and pages of Google search results? You probably don't even go past the first page anymore, right? Google knows this, and they're giving preferential treatment to paid results and their own features. This means that as website owners and content creators, we're all fighting for a smaller and smaller piece of the pie. It's not impossible to get organic traffic, but we need to be smarter about it. We need to understand that Google is playing a different game now. It's like this. Imagine you're a restaurant owner and you've always relied on foot traffic to bring in customers. Then, a huge shopping mall opens up across the street and suddenly everyone's going there instead. What do? You adapt. You find new ways to attract customers. Maybe you start offering delivery, or you revamp your menu, or you launch a social media campaign. You don't just sit there and complain about the mall. That's what we need to do with Google. We need to adapt to their changing priorities and find new ways to get our content seen. We need to focus on the strategies that still work, and we need to be willing to experiment with new tactics. The good news is that there are still ways to win at Google's game. It's not about gaming the system anymore. It's about understanding the system and working within it. It's about creating high-quality content that answers search intent, optimizing for AI, and building a brand that people trust. So don't panic. Yes, Google is changing, but that doesn't mean the end of organic traffic. It just means we need to evolve our strategies and adapt to the new reality. In the next few chapters, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Not all searches are affected equally. Informational queries like "what is SEO" often get answered instantly by Google. But high-intent searches, where users need detailed information or a product or service, are still up for grabs. Think about the last time you searched for something like best running shoes for flat feet or how to fix a leaky faucet. You weren't just looking for a quick answer, you were looking for in-depth information, product reviews, or a step-by-step guide. These are high-intent searches, and they're where you should be focusing your efforts. Why? Because Google knows that users who are conducting these types of searches are more likely to convert, either by making a purchase, signing up for a service, or taking some other desired action. So how do you identify high-intent keywords? Start by thinking about your target audience. What are their pain points? What problems are they trying to solve? What products or services are they looking for? Once you have a good understanding of your audience's needs, you can start brainstorming keywords that they might use to find solutions. Use keyword research tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, or even Google's own keyword planner to see what people are actually searching for. But it's not enough to just target any high-intent keyword. You need to create content that's truly click-worthy. That means going above and beyond what your competitors are offering. Think about it. If you're searching for information on a specific topic, are you going to click on the first result that pops up? Or are you going to scroll through and see what else is out there? You're more likely to click on a result that promises something unique, valuable, or interesting. So, make sure your content is well-researched, comprehensive, and engaging. Use visuals, videos, and other multimedia elements to break up your text and keep readers engaged. And most importantly, make sure your content is optimized for conversions. What do you want users to do after they read your article or watch your video? Make it clear with strong calls to action and easy-to-find contact information. Chapter 3. Optimize for Google's AI-powered future. Google's pushing AI-generated answers and the search-generative experience. This means your content must be seen as authoritative and comprehensive to even get included. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Artificial intelligence. Google is investing heavily in AI, and it's changing the way we search for information. We've got things like RankBrain, BERT, and now the search-generative experience. These AI-powered algorithms are designed to understand the intent behind our searches and deliver the most relevant and helpful results. They can understand natural language, identify entities, and even generate their own summaries of web pages. So, what does this mean for your content? It means you need to optimize for AI. You need to make sure your content is structured in a way that Google's algorithms can easily understand and interpret. Here are a few tips. Use clear and concise language. Avoid using jargon or technical terms that your audience might not understand. Structure your content logically. Use headings, subheadings, bullet points, and numbered lists to break up your text and make it easy to scan. Use schema markup. Schema markup is a type of code that you can add to your website to help search engines understand the content on your pages. Focus on EAT. EAT stands for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Google wants to see that your content is written by an expert on the topic, that your website is a trusted source of information, and that your content is accurate and up-to-date. By optimizing your content for AI, you're increasing the chances that Google will see your content as relevant and authoritative, and that means a higher chance of ranking well in the search results. Chapter 4. Build an audience beyond Google. Here's the hard truth. If you only rely on Google, you're at their mercy. You need multiple traffic sources. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens to that basket, like Google makes a major algorithm update, you're in trouble. But if you have multiple baskets, you're more diversified and less vulnerable to risk. So, how do you build an audience beyond Google? Here are a few ideas. Social media marketing. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn are great places to connect with potential customers and drive traffic to your website. Email marketing. Email marketing is still one of the most effective ways to stay in touch with your audience and promote your products or services. Guest blogging. Guest blogging on other websites in your industry is a great way to reach a new audience and build backlinks to your website. Podcast appearances. Appearing as a guest on podcasts is a great way to share your expertise with a new audience and build your brand awareness. Community building. Building a community around your brand is a great way to create loyal customers who are more likely to recommend your products or services to others. By diversifying your traffic sources, you're not only protecting yourself from the whims of Google, but you're also reaching a wider audience and building a more sustainable business. Chapter 5. Leverage paid and owned strategies smartly. If organic reach is shrinking, what's the smart move? Paid traffic, but not just any. Retargeting and micro-targeting strategies that maximize your ROI. Paid traffic can be a great way to supplement your organic traffic and reach a wider audience, but it's important to do it right. You don't want to just throw money at ads and hope for the best. Here are a few tips for leveraging paid traffic effectively. Target your audience carefully. With paid advertising, you can target your ads to very specific demographics, interests, and behaviors. This ensures that your ads are seen by people who are actually interested in what you have to offer. Use retargeting. Retargeting allows you to show ads to people who have already visited your website or interacted with your brand online. This is a highly effective way to stay top of mind and bring people back to your website. Track your results carefully. It's essential to track your results carefully so you can see what's working and what's not. This will help you optimize your campaigns and get the most out of your advertising budget. In addition to paid traffic, you should also focus on your owned media channels. These are the channels that you have complete control over, such as your website, your email list, and your social media profiles. By creating high-quality content and promoting it effectively through your owned media channels, you can attract a loyal audience that is more likely to convert into customers. Outgrow, adapt, or get left behind. Yes, Google is changing. Yes, free traffic is harder to get, but that doesn't mean SEO is dead. It just means you need to be smarter. You need to be more strategic, more adaptable, and more willing to experiment. Your action plan. Focus on high-intent keywords. Optimize for AI and Google's new SERP features. Build an audience beyond Google. Use paid strategies strategically. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your traffic sources, build a strong brand, and create content that people actually want to read. Adapt or get left behind. The choice is yours. What's your biggest challenge with Google's algorithm changes? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future SEO updates.